and welcome to Tequila Talks
and Vodka Visits.
And today we're on a rampage. We are loving and hating today. So I'm going to tell you how this started. Because I drive a lot, I spend a lot of time in the car, and I see billboards all the time, and I fucking these billboards for all, I don't know where y'all live.
Is it all the
man, the attorneys?
The attorneys. You cannot go 10 feet without seeing a billboard.
But the thing that I hate is, I don't hate that they're marketing. That's fine. I hate that it's so stupid. And that I hate that it is stupid and that stupid works. I hate it.
There's one, I think it's Mars Bard, is his picture. I think it's him, and it's
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know,
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like,
what do I know?
You know who he is, you know.
And like the Gordon McCarty, when he drew the mustaches.
Gordon McKernan.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He drew the mustaches.
See, I've seen all these billboards.
Okay, but so here's the thing, though. This is what I hate. This is what aggravates me to death. So we just named two of them.
Yep.
So now we have talked about them for free. They're not paying us for this.
Yeah.
We've talked about them for free. If I were hit by an 18-wheeler tomorrow...
I'm not calling either one of them.
But that's going to probably be the first names that pop in my head.
Who are you going to call?
And they're stupid. And that's what I don't get. Because how is it that stupid works? Because if you think about what they have to do for you, if you think about the level of professional that it takes to fight these cases and to do this, and then they're idiots.
When I see these billboards, I do not think of legal fighting machines, you know?
Right?
I don't put faith in them that they're going to fight for my best interest. They're just going to fight so that they can pay for their next billboard.
But it works. It works because I remember their names. Because in my head, right now, I have an attorney in mind. I can picture him because he does these commercials here locally, and they're very professional and clean and calm, and nobody's yelling, nobody's dancing, and I think to myself, ooh, if that's somebody I can trust, but I cannot think of that person now.
Because you don't have
I don't have the stupid thing, and so I'd be afraid that in the heat and the passion of it, the stupid would work. The stupid work, I would go with the stupid because
that's who comes to mind.
And so I hate that. That's my hate. That's one of my many, many things that I hate.
The stupid billboards.
I hate that stupid. No, I don't hate the billboard. I hate that stupid works.
That stupid
More
works.
power to them because you're gonna market however it works.
But just think about the
commercials. And I don't necessarily even think that they're stupid. I'm not even convinced that they're necessarily unprofessional. I'm sure at some point, some marketing team said, we have to do this. And maybe even
make
possibly...
you relatable.
And maybe even possibly there was a little pushback, but then once it started working, they were like, oh, well, let's get stupider. Because if this works, let's just keep being stupid. And I think that speaks volumes to how...
Yeah, we see it as being stupid. They probably see it as being memorable.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a marketing tactic. I get it. However, there's questions.
But I don't, you know.
But just think about all the commercials that are out these days, and I can't even for the life of me think of any of them right now. I just remember seeing oh my gosh, that was so stupid for certain products. But I watch recorded things like on Netflix or YouTube TV, and I kind of zoom through the commercials. But to me, the commercials, even for the Super Bowl, are getting dumber and dumber. You know, and just not because
it's very annoying.
But people talk about them. They talk about them.
Are we getting stupider?
Are we dumbing down?
What if? Here's my conspiracy theory. And while I'm thinking about it, you know what I hate? I hate conspiracy theories. I hate that people think that every single thing is connected. Some things are not connected, people.
Right.
Some things are just things.
And some things just don't make sense. So instead of putting a conspiracy to attacking onto, something that just doesn't, sometimes things just happen.
But I have a conspiracy theory. That's actually not my own. I'm going to give my mom credit. This is my mom's conspiracy theory. And I believe her. What if? So think about this. America is the powerhouse country. You know, everybody wants to come to America. Everybody wants to conquer America. And Americans are very reactive.
Mm-hmm.
We are impatient. We are entitled, just in general. We are impatient. We are entitled. We are very reactive. Like, we do things, you know,
mm-hmm.
we are not, in my opinion, we don't, like most Americans in general, government in general, and we elect stupid people because we are stupid, and stupid campaigns work, but we don't see further than right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes, we don't plan further, but most other countries think generationally.
Right.
Which is something we've always struggled with as Americans, that we don't often think generationally.
Immediate gratification.
Especially government doesn't think,
how is this going to affect?
Yeah. So what if some other country with a lot of patience has been poisoning our water to make us stupider? And just waiting for us to, like, fold upon ourselves in stupidity. Because I bet every generation before me thought, my kids are so stupid. I'm sure, like, I think we're getting dumber. As a whole.
It's possible. It's possible.
And we're falling for dumber things. And our politicians are... Don't even get me started. Because you know what else I hate? I hate the rules of politics. I really hate that... that marketing is so stupid and that we fall for it and we vote for stupid people. But also, I think that if you are going to be president of the United States, and I'm not saying who I would vote for or not, but this is what I'm saying though. I think to be president of the United States, to serve as commander-in-chief, you should have served in the military. That's what I think. How can you be the head of military? Like, how can I go be the head of Xerox if I've never worked a Xerox machine?
This is true.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't go be the CEO of Ford Motor Company when I don't know anything about engines.
I just know the inner workings of the military and what it's like to go to war, or be threatened to go to war and put your life on the line for your country. I mean, I get that too.
Right. So that's the other thing I hate. I hate that our rules for engagement, as they pertain to government, as like our, I don't know if it's rules of engagement, is probably not the right phrase.
I don't even think politics is for the people. It's not. It's for people in power, and they are looking only for their best interest, and it's not about the constituents. And, you know, I think that, I mean, we can go down this, and I am not well educated when it comes to all the inner workings of politics and stuff like that. Is just, for me, the outside looking in, and some of the decisions that have been made in the past. And, you know, I just don't think that the American people's best interests is being taken into consideration, because we are all hurting. You know, we're all suffering and struggling, and, you know.
Elected officials are for the people who elect them. And we, the general public, we don't elect people. We go and vote, but we are not the ones electing. Like, the people that are truly electing them are the sponsors. The sponsors of these, like the people that are contributing to the campaign, that's who's electing them. Because those contributions go to this stupid marketing, and they study us, and they pop up on us, and then you get to and you know, it's not, because here's the thing about politics. It's not the person way at the top that's making the decisions that affect us the most. It's the people in the middle. Mm-hmm. So like our little representatives, our city council, our state reps, our local, you know, all those people are really the ones that represent us. But what happens is you get into that voting booth, and for the most part, you probably know who's running for governor, who's running for mayor, who's running for president, like the big things, but you don't know all the little things, and so you go for the familiar name. And so how did that name become familiar? From whoever is...
The marketing.
Yeah, whoever's sponsoring that. So I hate that.
The campaign.
I hate that. So I just hate all of that. I hate a lot of things. So I hate all of that. Tell me, Nikki, what do you hate? Or what do you love? Let's do a whole love-hate situation.
Oh, gosh. gosh, I don't like being. I really hate when you put me on the spot.
Oh,
I really
do.
do. My brain does not work on the same level as hers. She can come up with the.
No.
I am not a creative person. I hate that I'm not a creative person. 'Cause
I can disprove that.
I'm not a creative person.
Hold on. You talk about how not creative you are. I'm going to disprove her. You go on.
I'm a meticulous person, and I'm an organized person, and I'm a perfectionist, but I'm not a creative person. I am not going to come up with this beautiful decor all on my own. What is she doing? Are you looking for my crawfish?
Yes, I'm getting the Nova Scotia lobster. So listen,
I mean, this is not creative.
But let me just tell y'all. So I went to this art art gallery in New Orleans, and an artist was making animals and guitars and all kinds of things out of glass on a canvas, and then he would put some epoxy on top of it. So I said, oh, I want to do that. I want to do it like with the martini glass or whatever. I could not even shape a martini glass, which is basically an upside down triangle with a stem, and I could not do it. And this girl, I said, I have a red base. What can we do? Well, we could do a crawfish. This girl, no pencil, goes and I don't know if you can, and puts this with glass.
It's abstract.
And but I can tell what it is. It's a Nova Scotian lobster.
Yes.
It is a crawfish. I can tell what it is.
It's only made it halfway down.
But she didn't draw it first. She didn't trace it. She just took.
It's like a puzzle, though.
So
it's more of a puzzle. What is that green thing on it?
It's a feather that came
okay. It got stuck.
off of. I'll peel it off with some tweezers. Yeah. But she can't. I had an idea in my head, and I thought to myself, "This is going to be so easy. I can do this, no problem." And I had a lot of problems. And then Nikki came, and she just bloop, 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 and stood up, like didn't sit down, no concentration, just stood up on the counter, and she's like, okay, done.
I was putting together a puzzle. It wasn't a creativity. I know what a crawfish looks like. I'm
gonna have to work on getting this feather off.
Yeah.
Before I put the epoxy on it, I will get the feather off.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hang it because I'm impressed by it. So anyway,
going to you just broke my crawfish.
I was trying to be so careful, and then I thought it was all stuck.
It needs to be re-glued. I think some of it was still wet when I was gluing it, so it didn't adhere properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go put this. I'm gonna put this down softly. Okay. So, so anyway, I put her on the spot with that crawfish, and I think I might have filmed part of that. No, maybe not the crawfish, but
I hate being put on the spot because I don't have the gift of gab. I like to have an educated. Are we here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm looking because your microphone is hanging down. But
I don't have the gift of gab. I'm not gonna just talk just to talk. I want to have a conversation with people. I want it to be meaningful. I hate that I don't have that gift of gab. I can't just walk up to a group of people and just start chit chatting.
Now I broke mine.
I feel like a mime sometimes.
All right, well.
Sorry,
I am listening. We are having a meaningful conversation from below. So, well, I hate that I put you on the spot. I hate that too. But
She does not. She does not. I love it as well because it does push me out of my comfort zone and it encourages me to grow as a person and to have a little more confidence.
I love to see you on the spot. I love when you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love it. Because I think everybody on earth knows what I'm talking about.
And I'm like, Roz, what are you talking about?
Like when I was talking about Amityville Horror and she didn't hear, I almost lost it.
I need to start reading again. I need to start
never
reading.
Read it.
I was a book lover. I can't see anymore. I don't bring my glasses home.
Oh, there's volume on that.
I need to start reading again. I need to read magazines. I need to read newspapers. I need to read the news on the internet. I need to read books so I can become more well versed in all these different topics. I used to be able to talk about anything. Now I talk about nothing.
I started reading my New Orleans Biz again because I used to read that a lot, and I started it. I just turned the volume up because I don't know, I broke it. I don't know what happened. I should have left well enough alone.
Like a child. Don't touch.
That, I know. And am I leaving well enough alone? No. I'm playing with it some more. And there's people out there that are like, quit it! Okay. I'll put the volume up, and I have a loud voice. So it'll just carry.
I think they can hear us.
I think so too.
So what else do we hate and love, Rosalind?
I love to sleep, but I hate to rest. Like, I love at night to, like, when it's bedtime. I love bedtime. I love that it's bedtime, and I can just
close your eyes and your brain
and go to sleep, and then I'm sleeping. But I don't like to rest.
Yeah. Sitting still, resting on the couch.
I'm not good at that.
No, because then the whole time I'm thinking, what needs to be done, what I could be doing that's more productive. And then when it's time to go to bed, if I've rested all day, then I can't sleep. So I'm like that too. I'm too busy.
And then when I wake up, I have to wake up. I can't. If
eyes up,
get up,
feet on the floor.
Yes, because if I spend any extra minutes or seconds in bed,
that sets the tone
my day.
Yes.
My day is off. I will then just have to play sick because now I'm in bed.
It sets the tone. I have to get up, go wash my face, brush my teeth, get dressed, and then I can get so much more done in the day than if I stay in my pajamas. Like today, and I think this is why I've been so tired today, it's been a long week. It's been a long week.
And today's only Tuesday.
It's always Tuesday. And it was a long weekend, too, so I slept in a little bit, which sleeping in was 7:30 for me.
Yeah.
And I got up and had my coffee, and I started watching a new series on Netflix called Victoria, which I am enjoying. And I'm just sat on the couch in my pajamas with my doggies.
You did that yesterday or Sunday?
This morning.
Oh, this morning before you
while you were texting me 80 million things.
That should be on your hate list because I'm good at like spamming your phone.
She is, yes. And I'm like, what is she talking?
You spam the hell out of it.
I'll get text first thing in the morning before my feet even hit the ground, and I just respond with, that was a lot of information. Because it's like this, and it's like 5 different topics. And
but I want to keep her in the loop.
Yeah.
Some of it is about, most of it, we have business ventures together. We have separate jobs, but we have the same business. And so I got to keep her in the loop. And sometimes I go rogue, and then I got to let her know exactly what I'm going rogue on. So it's not like pointless thing.
No, I never said it was pointless, but sometimes it's a Jack story or what is happening with Jack. Or one of your children, and then it goes on to business, and it's just like a lot.
I do try to bullet point it. I try to go like number 1, blah, 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 blah.
And then I'm
number
like,
2, blah, 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 blah.
And this is my life, and I'm like, that, my brain can't even wrap itself around all of this information.
I have to do that this week. I fixed a hole in the wall, and I thought I had the same color paint, and I very much did not. And then I thought maybe it'll dry the same color, and it did not. Not even close.
Just another project. No time for rest.
Or I'll just looky. I'll just put this duct tape over it. Listen.
This is duct tape?
This is duct tape. My daughter did this with duct tape.
Is this the same daughter that made a prom dress out of duct tape?
No, this is a different daughter. We are a duct tape house. We believe wholeheartedly in duct tape. So I can maybe just put this over it. Yeah, no. Nasia did the duct tape prom dress, which was fabulous, and I will be sure to put pictures on TikTok. I guess.
I remember the duct tape dress.
We'll put it in this loop. But anyway, maybe I'll put that over the patch. Or put a chair in front of it, better yet.
I would just shove that chair in there.
That's actually where that chair goes.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's gotten
You
away
squirrel
with that.
off. I hate it when she squirrels off and we're having a conversation.
Squirrel.
And yeah, she squirrels.
I'm sorry.
But I love our time
Reel
together.
me in. Just reel me in.
I love our
Just-
time together.
Just be like, she hates it when I'm a squirrel, but she loves to be with me.
She's nutty.
But she loves to be with
I
me.
do.
What else do I love and hate? I love doing things, but not multiple times.
One and done.
Kinda. There's not very many
Yeah.
things I want to do, like, over, and there's not many places I want to visit more than once. I will, for example, like, we're going to go to New York
Mhm.
and Martha's Vineyard and all that. All that I've done already. But you haven't, and
Keegan
Clay
hasn't.
Lee hasn't, and so I get to experience it,
Through our eyes.
through y'all's
Yeah,
eyes.
Yeah. Fresh sets of eyes.
Also, when I was in Cape Cod last time, I jumped off the Jaws Bridge so that I could have the T-shirt.
Illegally.
So that I could have the T-shirt.
Illegally.
It's not really. I mean, there's a sign that says "Do not jump off the bridge," but
Ooh.
people jump a
sign.
sign.
Is it a billboard?
It's just a sign. But I wanted a shirt that said "I jumped off the Jaws
And
Bridge,"
you forgot to get
and
it.
I forgot to get the shirt. So this time I'm gonna get the shirt because I did, and I have video evidence that I jumped off of it. Actually, I was too afraid to stand up, so I rolled off of it. I sat off of the bridge, but whatever it is, I went off of the bridge. Maybe this year, No, I can't jump. 'Cause
We
we're
don't
going-
have time for that.
I can't jump
Our
'cause we're
trip
going-
is.
Yeah, but I don't like doing things multiple times. Like, I don't necessarily want to go skydiving again. It was fun. It was okay. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, like I did the Mardi Gras parade, the Crew of Next parade in New Orleans. I was part of that crew with you and your
Mhm.
friends, which was fantastic. It was an all-day affair.
yeah, it's a whole thing.
I rode in a New Orleans parade, which was completely overwhelming for me. That's way too much. Plus, we had been drinking since 6 o'clock that
Oh,
morning,
yeah.
and the parade wasn't till 6 o'clock that night, 7 o'clock that night. And just the noise and the crowds and the people shoving their kids in the float to get the beads and the speaker that was going in and out in my ear. I was done. However, I can put it in my book that
Yeah.
I did it. Don't want to do it again.
But it's in the book. It's in the book.
And even like the Mardi Gras balls, we've done Apollo a couple times. I loved it, but I'm good. I've experienced them.
We're gonna
I've
do.
experienced it. I'm good. I got that.
I didn't, and I did
Away
a
my
bunch.
palate.
I've done a bunch of the big balls
Yeah.
in New Orleans, and then Apollo is still by far, in my opinion, one of the best.
I think it was better when we had the 2 tables of people
But-
and we had a
so
bigger
What
crowd
I'm
with
gonna
us.
do is, I think this coming year, 2027 will be maybe one of my last Apollos, if they let me back, because
Yeah.
when you skip a year, it's a whole
Yeah.
thing. But because now all of my children are 21,
Oh yeah.
and so we could do like
Oh
one.
yeah. And I know Keegan wants to go. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do
All
that.
of your children.
Yeah, all of my children. So we can do that like one more time. And but you know what I want to do? I want to go. You want to come with me? I want to go.
Where?
I want to go because I love doing new things.
Mhm.
I
Hot
don't-
air balloon riding.
Oh,
That was
that
phenomenal.
was fun. That was nice. It was tranquil.
Yes.
I would probably do that again because
With
it
your beefy guy.
was not with him. He was great. I highly recommend him as
Hot air balloon
an
pilot.
adventure. If you want an adventure, go with him.
Yeah.
If you want to just experience hot air ballooning, go with Nikki's pilot.
Yes.
My pilot was an adventure. He did not put enough fuel, gas, whatever the hell. We kept hitting the trees. Then we had a rough landing. I thought that was surely how I was going to die, was him crushing me and my daughter. And I had a big wet spot on my back when we were done riding, and it was from his belly rubbing on my back the whole time. So it was an adventure.
I had a sweet little kindergarten teacher who was probably in her 60s, and
Yeah,
she'd
like
been
90
doing this
pounds
for
soaking
like
wet.
30-something years, and she was just so kind and sweet, and we had a blast. But if
Yeah.
you have never been in a hot air balloon, go at sunrise. It is just breathtaking.
Of the sky things, hot air ballooning, skydiving, and hang gliding, I would say I had the most fun hang gliding.
I would
gliding
love
was
to do that.
The most fun. I would do that again. That was the most fun. Skydiving was very anticlimactic. It was too much like, you gotta go, like too much build up for.
Yeah.
Although my guy was really hot, so that was a plus. And then the hot air balloon was beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes it's like the people that are teaching you or doing it that make the adventure.
And the fact that they can create those hot air balloons the way that they do, the way that they were able to dip us down, skim the water, and they knew exactly where they were going to land. We landed in the middle of a subdivision.
Yeah. I mean, so it is. You have to be talented. So I'm going to say I'm giving my big pilot a hard time. It was an adventure, but it does take skill to pilot these balloons. Like you are
the wind factor.
You are piloting them, and they did have to like release balloons in the air to see. I mean, it was a thing. It was very interesting.
There's science to it.
It was very interesting. There is a science to it.
Yeah.
But the new thing I want to do. And Kyle does not want to do it with me. But what I think is we can turn it into like a family vacation and we could just all go and then Matt and Kyle just won't do it. I want to go sandboarding. So you can go in Utah and the sand is pink.
Oh.
The sand is pink and it's a state park and so it's inexpensive because it's a state park.
Yeah.
But you rent the board, like a surfboard, but you go boarding in the sand.
Okay.
Sandboarding. I want to go.
I don't know that I want to eat sand though. I'm not even a beach person because I don't like sand.
It's pink.
What do you mean, pink?
I don't like the beach either, but this is not a beach. There's no water.
I know.
It's sand dunes. It's the pink dunes.
What else can you do in there? Are there dune buggies?
Yes. There's what do you call them? ATVs that you can rent.
Yeah.
And you can go through the dunes. I have the hiccups. I'm so excited. I got the hiccups. And you could go through the dunes.
Your boobs are growing.
Well, fuck, I get the hiccups every day. My boobs should be bigger than yours by now. I told Kyle last night that I wanted to do it, and I looked it up. It's not very expensive. But he was like, oh, I thought you wanted a lake house. This is the thing. You can't
One does not cancel.
That's right. One doesn't cancel out the other.
Kyle. Dream big.
And you can't say things like, first of all, you can't say I can't afford it. You have to say, how can I afford it?
Mm-hmm.
You got to train your brain, right? You got to train your brain. You are not poor. Poor is forever. You are rich. You are just broke. Broke is temporary. You get my drift? So, and I don't know why I said those things because none of that has anything to do with the fact that I want to go to Utah and do this. But it's so I don't know why Kyle didn't want to fly, so he wanted me to look up driving, but it's too far a drive. It's 25 hours.
Oh, that's
so we're flying.
Yeah, that's a 2-day drive.
We are flying. I really wanted to make it happen for this summer, but I don't know.
I can't go this summer.
I know.
Go without me.
You gotta go to Chicago. What if I make it happen?
Driving to Chicago.
What if I make it happen next spring? I mean, we could fly.
Possibly.
I mean, I bet you it's cheap.
Even if it's just a girls' trip, I'm good with that too.
To fly. Yeah, we could do a girls' trip to go to the sand dunes.
The pink sand dunes.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Okay.
And because it's not expensive. I looked into it. There was even a cute little Airbnb, like right by it. So that's I love doing things.
I do too. We're not dead yet.
I unfortunately
It might kill us one day, but we're not dead yet.
And I love doing things with my family. I don't necessarily, Kyle, I'm so sorry. I don't necessarily love doing things with Kyle.
That's me.
It's so mean. I don't mean it like that. I don't know how to say it. We don't like the same things, really. And you can tell that, like, my poor husband, when he does things with me that I'm just, like...
Forcing him?
I'm just dragging him there. And if we did it like a family thing, he would come because the whole family was there, and he would watch and take pictures and whatever. But I think he would enjoy, like, the ATV thing of it. But also, he's very, like, one or the other. His mind is like that. He's not... Like, to me, one has nothing to do with the other. In my world, almost nothing is connected in my world. Except for things like...
It's not black or white. It's all gray.
Like, some things are connected, but not either in an either-or way. Like, Dr. Pepper gives me flat tires. That's connected.
Oh, gosh.
But it's not in an either-or way. Like, for my husband, it's an either-or. Like, he wants to go to Argentina, and so... I'm going to Argentina, so I can't go to Utah. But to me, those things are they're not at the same time. Those things are not connected. Yeah. One has nothing to do with the other.
What are we going to do in Argentina?
He's going hunting. Oh. So, like, go hunting in Argentina. What the hell does that have to do with...
You going to Utah.
You going to Utah. I don't understand. But he's very either or. Like, one thing. For no reason.
That's probably how
I would understand if there'd be, like, I don't know, financial reason. Maybe in his head there's a financial reason, because... God bless him, he doesn't know if we have $1 or $1 million, but I'm pretty sure he knows he can go both places. Like, he can look around and see he can go both places.
Yeah. Matt is probably more like you, and I'm probably more like Kyle.
Yeah, you're very...
Yeah.
I mean, you just heard her say, well, I can't go this year. You know why? Because she's going to Chicago. Which has nothing to do with Utah at all.
I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to New York.
That's two things.
That's a lot for me.
That's two things.
Matt and I are trying to go to Vegas at some point. We're going to do a weekend trip. So, you know, life.
I still think you should come to Tennessee with me for the wedding.
Well, we can talk about that.
I don't know, you know.
So what else do we love?
I love...
Or hate? Let's get back on topic.
Okay, back on topic. I love all my friends. I love that I have a lot of friends, but I hate people. Like, really, in general, I hate people.
Well, people can just be, ugh.
Yeah.
Not you people.
Yeah,
just people.
And
sometimes I'm just tired of peopling, because I people all day long. And it's great, but it's exhausting.
Some of my friends require peopling. Some of my friends require a little bit of maintenance. Yeah. And I love them enough to give that to them, but I hate that. You know,
it's just another responsibility, another...
Yeah, I'll do it because that's how much I love them, but I hate it. I do hate that. And yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like people that much. But I like to do stuff. I mean, we covered that, but I'm also perfectly okay by myself.
Me too.
Like,
Me too.
I can color. I can try over and over and over to make a crawfish.
Out of glass.
Out of glass. I'm trying to do an elephant right now, but I'm not succeeding. But, I mean, I'm happy just, you know.
I like to socialize as well, but on my terms. I don't like big crowds, but I also have FOMO. Like, I don't want to miss out on a good time.
Yeah.
You know, especially if there's, like, music involved, and I think I have been told more than once in my dance family that some of the moms, and this has been years ago, some of the newer moms coming in were scared to talk to me because I do. I have serious RBF, but I also kind of stay to myself a little bit. Like I said, I don't have the gift of gab. I don't like the menial chit-chatting.
And on top,
it makes me uncomfortable.
Well, and because you're very pretty. And so...
Oh, no.
If you
it has nothing to do.
No. I don't mean like you're like that because you're pretty, but people are not going up to you because you're very pretty. If you would be ugly, they'd probably be telling you hi all the time. Ugly people get spoken to a lot. But
I put up a wall.
When you're pretty and quiet, and then they're not.
Yeah. But I'm not mean. I'm really not.
No,
I'm
yeah,
not
I didn't
serious
say you were
RBF,
mean.
but I have to be in the mood. And if I'm having a day, I just shut down and I keep people at bay.
Yeah.
I'm very closed off, and I don't mean to do that. I like people. I do.
I don't.
I just don't always want to people, but I like people. So it's different for me.
Yeah, it is different for you.
Yeah. So I feel like the odd man out a lot of times when I go to the dance competitions and stuff because they all seem to be great friends and
Kind of in there.
all have these jokes and they go out for drinks and stuff like that. And yeah, I do miss out on that, but I also don't put myself out there to get invited and to be included and
But
all
those
that.
are seasonal. Because, like,
I
when my
know.
girls were in all that, I had a bunch of, like, mom friends. And now that all my kids are grown and gone,
Yeah.
I see those women, I'm cordial to them, but we don't do anything together. We don't. And we used to go out for drinks all the time.
Yeah, we used to have.
We used to do a bunch of
mom
events
night out.
together.
Yeah.
But then once.
But I'm also
kids
in
were
two
done-
different seasons. I have one daughter who's 20 who we went through the whole dance thing, and I was really close with the moms there and hung out with them, and we did things outside of dance. And now London, who is 12, there's an 8-year gap. It's a whole new set of parents, and
Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
So times have changed. I'm a lot older too.
You have better things to do.
I'm a lot older, and some of the moms are younger and more youthful and have more energy.
Want to do more things.
And I just want to rest. No.
You want to rest? I mean, you don't want to rest. I don't want to rest. I don't want to rest, but you can want to rest.
But usually when we go to these competitions and they're in the dressing room sitting, I am off somewhere on my computer working because I take my work with me.
Yeah,
because I have to get it done. When you're in real estate, there's no such thing as a day off. I actually have a showing today at 3 o'clock.
And when you're growing your business, there's no day off. You grow. You grow where you go. Wherever you go, you gotta go. You gotta do it. So, but that's so that we can retire early and enjoy the lake house.
So, I like people. I don't like to people.
I get that. I love my children. I don't like being a mom. I hate momming.
Yeah.
But I love my children.
Oh, this momming is not for the weak, I tell you.
No, and
it's been rough recently.
That's what I mean. Everything for a mom, you're going to get this. Everything for a mom is your fault. And it doesn't matter how old they get. It doesn't matter.
We get the brunt of the
Everything.
disappointment, the anger, the tears. We get the brunt of it because we are their safe place. Well,
that's what they
mom
like
should
to say.
be their safe place.
That's what they say.
And whew, I feel like a punching bag sometimes.
It doesn't get easier when they get older. And the only thing I think that changes when they get older is sometimes because they're older, like I have a 31-year-old. She won't come out and say, this is your fault.
Right.
It becomes a different method of this is your fault. And I feel that. And I don't even know all the time if that's what she's thinking. It's what she's thinking. But it's always the mom's fault.
Yeah.
So I love my children. I love that I am a mom, but I don't like momming. I hate all the shit that comes with the mom.
No. Like I said, it's not for the weak of heart because it's tough. It's a full-time job.
There's always the guilt of what she did wrong. And all of my kids...
And we second-guess every decision that we make. There's no instruction manual with these kids, and every kid is different.
That's it. They're all so different, and they would all describe me differently.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily that I like one more or dislike one, but they all
got different versions of us.
Yes.
Too.
They all get different versions of who you are.
They're all 3 or 8 years apart. So Logan got a very young, inexperienced version of me, not very confident in momming.
Yeah.
Being a mom did not come naturally to me. Some people are born to be moms. I was not. I had to work at it.
Neither.
I am not a natural nurturer.
Nope. I can definitely say I'm not that. They go to Kyle for nurturing.
Yeah.
I'm not a
tata.
I don't hug them when I should hug them. Probably I
don't hug my children.
I mean, I hug them, but I don't
yes,
I don't give them a lot of emotional come, let me shy you.
Yeah,
When they're sick, I ignore them. I pretend that they're not sick. I'm not that.
I don't think I was quite that.
I'm not that. I'm not.
I did have to. It didn't come
I
naturally
almost
for me.
never believe that they're sick either.
Keegan came. So I had Logan at a month shy. I was a month shy of 22 and a half. And for me, that was still young. You know, I wasn't ready to be a mom. I was blessed with a wonderful, wonderful child who made being a mom easy. I did not have to parent this kid. He was just a breath of fresh air,
an old
soul, a blessing from God. I thank God for him every day. I don't take the credit for the person that he is or has become, because this is who God sent to me, you know. Keegan came along when I was almost 30 years old. Much more relaxed, you know.
Stable,
yeah. She was a joy as well, and just, you know, full of energy and cute little blonde angel. She's my angel. And then here comes London. I was 37.
Testing the motherhood.
37 years old. I had way more patience, and I think that there was a reason why
she came
later, because I needed that patience. She is a very strong-willed child. She is going to rule the world one day. She really is. At least that's what I keep telling myself. She likes to push my buttons. She likes to push the envelope. She likes to test the waters. She's spunky. She's spicy. She has the biggest heart. But she and I.
Yeah. There's always one.
Butt heads. And I am like, okay, now I have to learn how to parent.
And you don't get the glory for parenting until they become parents.
I cannot wait.
And then when they become parents, finally you start to get a little bit of credit, where up until you become a grandparent, you get all of the blame and no credit. And I can't, honestly, I cannot take credit, just like you. I can't take credit for who any of my children are, bad, good, or indifferent. I feel a lot of guilt and a lot of blame for some of the habits that they have, some of the ways that they think, some of, just every parent has that. Like, oh, I should have been stricter on this, looser on this, blah, blah, blah. But I can't take credit, and I forget, and I think we talked about this before, I forget that I am not their only influence, but man, I love being a mom, but I hate momming.
Yeah.
It's sucky.
It's not very glamorous.
No, it's not. It's not glamorous at all.
No benefits. No perks.
It's the most thankless job. That's the one that I need
to
do.
Gray hair, wrinkles.
I need to do the you see, and that's the other thing I hate. I hate getting old, but I love being old. I love being old, and honestly, I can't wait to be 103. Like
you probably will live to be 103.
I know. And short
if your driving doesn't take you out,
that's what they say. Short of dying in a car accident, I'm going to be 120 years old.
Yeah.
I know this in my soul that I'm going to be 120. I love being old. I want to be old.
You're going to be all alone, because I am not going to live to be 120.
Yes, you are. But I hate aging.
Yes.
I don't like getting old.
Right.
But I love,
I
want the width, because when I'm 120 and I tell you a story about my Nova Scotian lobsters, that's ass. That is a true story, and you are going to believe it, because I am 120 and I know everything.
The wisdom.
When I'm 100, I will become they.
Oh, they said.
That's right. And
they said, who's they?
Me.
Rosalind.
Me. I'm they. The older you get, the closer.
Is that your pronoun?
Yes. The closer you get to they.
Yeah.
The older you get, the closer you get to they. And once you're they.
Oh, you have arrived.
You have arrived. The world is your oyster.
Yeah. But that's probably the only thing you can eat at that point, because
hey, my teeth are fake. They're in there for life, baby. They're screwed in. I am not worried about that. But I don't like getting old. I don't like.
I don't like my body starting to fail me, and my
I'm
body
having.
starting to
See, like you notice, I have this little jumper, and I have to wear a shirt under it because this is old. I've got an old neck. I have old hands. I don't know if this is why Dolly Parton does it, but she wears gloves, like fingerless gloves, all the time. You can look her up. She's got nude colored gloves. She's got gloves
that
always.
Fact or fiction. That was last week's.
But it's look it up. She always has gloves. I mean, they're fingerless. You can see her fingers and her nails. And so, and she's always cut. She always has turtleneck long sleeves. And I think it's age. I think that's my opinion. Dolly, if you're watching,
we want to see you gloveless.
I want to see. I love you, and I think you're wonderful, and I think you'll be 120. But I'm gonna copy you because I feel like you are aging the way that I'm aging. Like I want to cover some things.
Like fine wine.
Fine wine. Does vodka age? I mean, it ages, but does it age good? Can you age vodka? I've never had one long enough to know.
It hasn't stuck around.
It's never stuck around long enough.
Well, we can look into that and tell you our findings on our next podcast, because I think we've reached the end of our talk for today.
Well, next time will be some alcohol aging discussions. Since we just did water today, we're kind of slacking on our tequila and vodka. But we will back
into our podcast.
We'll see you next week with Tequila Talks
and Vodka Visits.